Welcome to class. Today you'll need one block. You can place it just off to the side of your mat for now, and we'll get started on our backs. So, any sort of reclined position that feels best to you. And as always at the beginning of class, we'll just take a moment to connect with the movement of the breath through the body. And notice the cycle of inhale and exhale breath. Embrace this opportunity that we have to practice together. And together take a full inhale breath through the nose. Open mouth, audibly exhale. Once more, full inhale. Audible exhale. On your next inhale, extend the legs forward, reach the arms overhead. Create as much space between the fingertips and the toes as you possibly can. And then roll the wrists and ankles out a few times. You might even start to move the hips and shoulders around some. On the exhale, pull both knees into the chest, wrap the arms around the shins, rock a little bit side to side. Open the arms out wide, drop the knees to the right. It's just a simple supine twist. Inhale, lift the knees back through center. Exhale, drop the knees to the left side. Inhale, knees back through center. You'll keep the right knee in the chest, extend the left leg forward. And then roll to the outer left hip, right knee crosses to the left side. Just a different variation of a simple supine twist. And come back through center and switch sides. Right leg extends, left knee pulls in, roll to the outer right hip. On the inhale, pull both knees back to center. Bring the inner legs to touch as best as you can. Reach the arms out wide, face the palms down. And on the exhale, you'll drop the knees to the right and just hover the outer right leg off the mat, trying to keep the inner legs together. Inhale, lift the knees through center. Exhale, roll to the outer left hip, hover the outer left leg just off the ground. Inhale, knees back to center. Exhale, roll to the outer right hip, hover. Keep the right leg where it is, just separate the inner legs away from one another. Maybe just a couple inches or so. Bring the inner legs to touch. Inhale, lift the knees through center. Exhale, drop the knees to the left. Separate the inner leg line. Inner legs to touch. Inhale, knees back through center. Exhale, drop to the right. Separate. Bring back together. Once more, separate. Bring back together. Lift the knees through center. Roll to the outer left hip. Hover. Separate. Together. Separate. Together. Knees back to center. Land the feet on the ground about hip distance apart. Just move the shins a little bit side to side. Then you'll locate your block. Place your block in your right hand. On the exhale, lift the head and shoulders off the ground. Place the block as far outside the left foot as you can. Leave the block there. Keeping the head and shoulders lifted, grab the block with the left hand. Then exhale, lower the head and shoulders to the ground. So now the block is in your left hand. On the exhale, lift the head and shoulders, place the block outside the right foot. Keep the head and shoulders lifted, grab it with the right hand. Recline back down. Exhale, sit up. place outside the left foot. Grab it with the left hand, recline down. Exhale, sit up, place it outside the right foot. Grab it with the right hand, recline down. About 3 more times each side. Shoulders lift to place the block, then grab the block. Recline back down, then shoulders lift across, place, grab it, back down. 2 more sets. Last one. When the block is back in the right hand, lower the upper body. Place the block off to the side, out of the way. And then we'll just move into a simple bridge pose on the inhale. Lift the hips up towards the ceiling. And of course, move the hips around in this first back bend of our practice today. It doesn't even have to be or resemble a back bend right now. It could just be an elevation of the front body. Begin to lower the hips back to mat. Hug the knees into chest, tuck chin to chest, rock and roll the length of the spine. And find your way to tabletop. Of course, when you get there, hands on the ground, shift the shoulders around the wrists and hips around the knees. Keep the hands as is, step the feet back to plank pose. Move forwards and backwards on the toes a few times. And then exhale, lower everything down to the ground. So you'll keep the hands tight by the side bodies and our elbows hugging in towards the side of the rib cage. On the inhale, press down through the hands, start to lift the chest off the ground, and then isometrically pull the hands back towards the hip points. So the hands won't move, but it's like you're trying to drag the front of the mat towards the back of the mat. And exhale, lower the upper body back down. Just like that. Inhale, lift the chest, press the hands down, pull the hands back. Now can you keep this buoyancy? Hover the hands just off the ground. Try not to let the chest drop. Exhale, lower back down. Once more, same hand placement. Inhale, lift the chest, drag the hands back. Hover the hands. Exhale, lower back to the mat. Tuck the toes, inhale, rise through plank. Exhale, lower knees to ground. Turn the fingers to face the side edges of the mat, inner wrists towards one another. Maybe move through a few figure eights around the wrist creases. And then bring the backs of the hands to the ground, face the fingertips in towards one another. Again, just a few figure eights. Cool, bring the hands to mat, step the feet back, plank pose. Exhale, lower to the ground. Similar, but slightly different. Hands are close in. On the inhale, lift the chest, press the hands down. This time think about pressing the hands forward towards the front of the mat. So like you're gonna cut the mat in half with the pressure of the hands pressing down and forward. And then lower the chest to ground. Again, exhale, press the hands down and forward, lift the chest. Then can you try to keep as much of this buoyancy as possible? Hover the hands off the ground. Exhale, lower back down. Hopefully you're noticing the difference between these two actions of pressing the hands down and pulling the hands back. This is the last one. Inhale, press the hands down, lift the chest. Hands are pressing forward. Try to lift the hands off the ground. Exhale, recline back down. Tuck the toes, inhale, rise, plank pose. Exhale, lower the knees, turn the inner wrist to face forward, fingertips towards the knees. Last little wrist piece, shift forwards and backwards. Then turn the hands back, forward, step the feet back to plank pose. In plank, you'll drop the heels to the left side of the mat. So you're in the outer edge of the left foot, inner edge of the right foot. And then keeping the feet like this, single full push-up. Roll back through center, drop the heels to the right.
Single full push-up. Back to plank. Lower knees to ground. Untuck the toes to the hips, back to the heels. Interlace the fingers, press the forearms together, roll the wrist out a few times. Release the interlace, shift forward to plank pose. Heels drop left. Exhale, full push-up. Then you'll keep the feet, lift the hips up and back to this variation of downward facing dog. The knees will of course bend as you're pressing the sits bones towards the back of the mat and just getting a side stretch to the right side of the body a little bit. Inhale, way forward, plank pose. Drop heels right. Exhale, push up. Then lift hips up and back, downward facing dog. Again, the feet are staying with the heels towards the right side of the mat. Inhale, way forward, plank pose. Now just casually on all 10 toes, single full push-up exhale. Lower knees, shift hips back, lower forearms. Inhale, upward facing dog or low cobra. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. As this is the first typical downward facing dog of our class experience, go ahead and move it around for a few moments. And inhale, lift the toes, bend knees, look towards thumbs. On the exhale, walk the feet all the way forward to the hands. As you arrive, feet about hips distance apart, slight bend in the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms out and uprise all the way to stand. Exhale, bring hands through center line and fold forward. Bring the left fingertips to the ground between the feet. On the inhale, sweep the right arm to the right and up towards the ceiling. Open arm twist towards the right. So the left knee could bend, the right leg could extend a little bit more. And then exhale, right hand to ground and fold. Step the left foot to the back of the mat. Inhale, straighten the right leg, fold over right thigh. Exhale, bend the right knee, plant the hands. Step the right foot back to plank pose. Heels drop left, inhale. Stay or single full push-up, exhale. Back to plank pose. Lower knees, lower forearms. Inhale, upward facing dog or low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the toes, look towards thumbs. And again, exhale, just tiptoe the feet all the way forward to the hands. When you arrive, inhale, sweep arms out and up. Exhale, fold through the center line. Right fingertips to ground. Left arm to left and up as you inhale, open arm twist. Exhale, left hand down and fold. Right foot steps back, inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, bend left knee, step left foot back, plank pose. Drop heels right, inhale. Stay or single full push-up, exhale. Then it's back through center, lower knees, lower forearms. Inhale, upward facing or low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the toes, bend knees. Exhale, step walker, lightly hop the feet forward. Inhale, sweep arms out and up, rise. Exhale, fold. Left fingertips or left hand completely down. Open arm twist to the right, inhale. Exhale, land the right hand. Step left foot back. Inhale, straighten right leg and fold. Exhale, bend right knee to step the foot back, plank pose, inhale, drop heels left. Stay or full push-up, exhale. Now lower knees, lower forearms. Inhale, upward facing dog or low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the toes, look towards thumbs. Exhale, step walker, lightly hop forward. Inhale, sweep arms out and up, rise. Exhale, fold. Right fingertips or right hand down, open arm twist left, inhale. Exhale, left hand down and fold. Right foot steps back, inhale, straighten left leg. Exhale, bend the left knee, step back to plank pose. Drop heels right, inhale. Stay or full push-up, exhale. Then lower knees, lower forearms. Inhale, upward facing or low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the toes, bend knees. Exhale, step walker, float forward. Inhale, sweep arms out and up, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift high. Inhale, plant the left hand, open arm twist to the right. Exhale, land right hand and fold. Left foot steps back, inhale, straighten right leg. Exhale, bend right knee, step back, plank pose. Heels drop left, inhale. Stay or full push-up, exhale. Then lower knees, lower forearms. Inhale, upward or low cobra. Exhale, downwards. Inhale, lift the toes, bend knees. Exhale, step or float forward. Inhale, sweep out and up, rise. Exhale, fold. Right hand lands, inhale, open arm twist left. Exhale, back to the fold. Right foot steps back, inhale, straighten left leg. Exhale, bend lift, left knee, step back, plank pose. Drop heels right, inhale. Push over, skip it, exhale. Lower knees, lower forearms. Inhale, upward facing or low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog.
A nice little warm-up sequence just to get moving. Inhale, lift forward, inhale, full inhale breath through the nose. Open mouth, audibly exhale. Sometimes it's just one of those days where your words get mumbled and jumbled up throughout your instruction. Go ahead and lower knees to ground.
Press away from the hands, come to stand on the shins. Now you'll take your block to the highest height setting. Place your block about a foot in front of your thighs. So it's kind of right at the center line of your hips. Shift to the left shin on the inhale, pull the right knee to the chest. You'll cross the right thigh towards the left side of the mat. Extend the right leg and tap the right big toe as far away from the outer left thigh as you can. Cool, pull the right knee back to chest. Now without the right leg touching the ground, you'll reach the left arm across to the right, touch the left middle finger as far away from the left leg as you can. Cool, pull the right knee back to chest. Step the right foot just outside of the block. Left hand will come onto the top of the block. Left toes stay untucked. On the exhale, stand into the right foot, pick up the block, left knee to chest, reach the left arm up by the left ear. Then inhale, go back to the starting position. Don't tuck the left toes. Exhale, stand in the right foot, knee to chest, left arm up. Inhale, lower the shin, lower the block. Pick up the left hand, then exhale, right shin to left shin. Shift to the right shin, inhale, left knee to chest. Cross the left thigh to the right. Extend the left leg to the right. Touch the left big toe as far away from the right leg as you can. Good, right knee to chest. Now the right arm will sweep across to the left side. Touch the right middle finger as far away from the right leg as you can. Left knee to chest, rise. Left foot steps outside the block. Right hand to block, right toes are untucked. Quick action, exhale, stand on the left foot, knee to chest, arm is up. Inhale, lower the shin and block. Again, exhale, rise. Inhale, lower back down. Pick up the right hand, left shin to right shin. Now you'll bring the hands to ground in tabletop position so the heels of the hands are just in front of the front line of the block. The toes can be tucked or untucked behind you, but on your inhale, you're hovering the shins just an inch or so off the ground, and then you're going right knee to left wrist, left knee to right wrist. And we'll just move through this side to side for an amount of time. Try not to hit the block. Move with a steady pace, but try to close the gap between knee and opposite wrist as much as you can. We're going for another 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower shins, pick up hands. Shift to the left shin, right knee to chest. Right thigh to the left. Reach the right big toe away. Right knee back to center. Then left hand to the right. Tap the middle finger. Knee back to center. Step outside the block. Left hand to block, inhale. Exhale, rise to stand. Land the shin and block, inhale. Exhale, rise. Land the shin and block, inhale. Pick up the left hand, exhale, right shin to left shin. Shift to the right shin, left knee to chest. Thigh crosses to the right. Extend the leg, touch the big toe down. Knee back to chest. Now right middle finger reaches as far to the left. Knee back to chest. Left foot outside the block, right hand on top. Exhale, rise to stand. Inhale, lower block and chin. Exhale, rise. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, pick up the hand, left shin to right shin. Set number 2. Hands will land in tabletop. Again, toes tucked or on tops of the feet. Hover the shins, and then cross knee to opposite wrist for an amount of time. Go for it. Another 6 seconds or so. 3, 2, 1. Lower, back to ground. One more set through. Shift to left shin, pull right knee in. Cross, reach the right big toe far away. Right knee to chest. Left hand reaches to the right. Right knee to chest. Step outside the block. Left hand to block. Exhale, rise to stand. Lower shin block, inhale. Exhale, rise. Lower shin and block, inhale. Exhale, pick up the left hand, right shin to left shin. Balance on the right shin, inhale, left knee lifts. Cross. Reach the big toe away. Knee to chest. Right fingers reach to the left. Knee to chest. Step outside the block. Right hand to block. Exhale, rise. 1. Inhale, lower. Exhale, rise. 2. Inhale, lower. Pick up the right hand, left shin to right shin. Last round. Land the hands tabletop. One more time. Hover the shins. Knee to opposite wrist. We're going for time. Continue to press the ground away, breathe. Another 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and we're done with that shit. When you lower the shins to the hips, back to the heels. Lock the fingertips behind the shoulders. On the inhale, lift the chest, stay or pick up the hips, drive the hips forward. And exhale, lower hips back to heels. And release the fingers in front of you. Inhale, flip the palms forward and up, biceps by ears. Exhale, bend the elbows out wide. And maybe just move around in this bent elbow position. Cool, release the interlace. Move the block off to the side, out of the way. Find your way to downward facing dog. As you inhale, lift the right leg to the sky. And exhale, bring right knee across to left tricep. 3-point down dog, inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, step right foot outside the right hand, lower the left knee. And inhale, you reach the right fingertips up towards the ceiling, starting through a lunge twist. And then right hand down the back of the left leg to reverse crescent lunge. Left knee stays down as the left arm extends up. On the exhale, turn to the left, lift the left knee, straddle forward fold. So the toes are turning in, heels are pressing slightly out and down. Fingertips under shoulders, inhale, lift the spine halfway. Exhale, bend into the left knee. Turn to face the back of the mat, land the hands. 3-point down dog, inhale, lift left leg. Exhale, left knee to right tricep. 3-point down dog, inhale. Exhale, left foot outside left hand, lower right knee. Inhale, left arm lifts. And then into reverse crescent, left hand down the right leg as the right arm sweeps up and back. Exhale, pick up the right knee, turn to the right, straddle forward fold. Fingertips under shoulders, inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bend into the right knee. Turn to face the front of the mat. 3-point down dog, inhale, lift right leg. An addition, exhale, right knee to right, left tricep. Keep both hands down, extend the right leg through to the left. Shift forwards and backwards on the left toes a few times. And you have the option to stay like this, or 3 times, you'll bring the left big toe to touch the right big toe. So you shift forward, left toe to right, step the left foot back. That's 1, 2, 3. Now it's back to 3-point down dog, inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot outside, right hand, lower left knee. Inhale, lift the right arm. Move into reverse, low crescent lunge. Exhale, turn to the left, straddle forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bend left knee. Plant the hands, 3-point down dog, inhale, lift left leg. Exhale, left knee to right tricep. Sweep the left leg through. Again, take a moment to shift forwards and backwards. And it's 3 times. Right big toe to left big toe. Move forward, tap, then step back. Try to keep both hands on the ground. 2, 1. 3-point down dog, inhale, lift left leg. Exhale, step outside left hand, lower right knee. Left arm lifts, inhale, to reverse low crescent lunge. Exhale, turn to the right, straddle forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, right knee bends. Turn, plant the hands, 3-point down dog, inhale. Right knee to left tricep. Sweep the right leg through to the left. This time drop the left heel, lift the left hand, fall in triangle pose. The option here, reach the left arm by the left ear, and you will go left toes to left fingertips 3 times. So you're just on the right hand and the right foot as you sweep across. 3, 2, 1. Land the left hand, 3-point down dog, inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, step outside right hand, lower left knee. Inhale, lift the right arm to reverse, low crescent lunge. Exhale, turn to the left, straddle fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, left knee bends. Plant the hands, 3-point down dog, inhale. Exhale, left knee right tricep. Sweep the leg through. Drop the right heel, fall in triangle. Once more, reach the right arm by the right ear. 3 times, right toes to right fingertips. 3, 2, 1. Land the right hand, 3-point down dog, inhale, lift left leg. Exhale, left foot outside, left hand, right knee lowers. Inhale, lift the left hand to reverse, low crescent lunge. Exhale, turn to the right, straddle forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, right knee bends. Turn, plant the hands. Step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the toes, bend knees, look towards thumbs. Exhale, step walker, float through to a seated position. When you arrive, grab your block And then just check out this demo real quickly. So we'll do some twisting, what would be considered core work, I guess, but really just full body integration into where we're taking this class in our next little flowy sequence. But to work with it, you'll recline onto your back, block is between the hands, elbows are bent next to the side body. I'm not only pressing the hands into the block, but I'm thinking about squeezing the elbows in to try to keep the elbows under the line of the wrist. To start, I'll extend the legs up to the ceiling. Then I'll lift the head and shoulders off the ground. Now on my exhale, I'm rolling to the outer left hip, bending both knees, pulling the right knee across to the left, and moving the left knee behind the right leg and to the right. So it might look something like knees bend, roll to outer left hip, keep the legs off the ground. Then when I lift the legs back through center, I'm going to pulse the hips off the ground once. Cool. Knees bent, roll to the outer right hip, left knee comes across, hover, back through center, pop of the hips. Knees bend, roll to the left, back through center, pop hips. Knees bend, roll to the right, back through center, pop hips. So you got an idea of the slower into the more fluid version. Hands frame the block, extend the legs up to the ceiling, lift the head and shoulders, keep the outer legs off the ground the whole time, and let's go for it. To the left, pop through center, to the right, pop through center. We've got multiple more, so we're just moving through this now. Doesn't have to be a speed racer situation. Take your time, try to be in control, especially as the legs are moving to the ground in the twist. Let's go like 3 more times each side. This would be the last one each side. Boom, boom, pop through center, and lower the feet, lower the shoulders and the head. Move the block out of the way off to the side. Super fun. Feet hips distance apart. On the inhale, lift the hips up to the ceiling, bridge pose. So maybe this back bend is now much more of a back bend than the first bridge pose we did at the very beginning of class. Exhale, lower the hips back to the ground momentarily. One more round, bridge, or if you would like, full wheel. On the inhale, lift the hips up to the ceiling. Exhale, lower hips back to ground. Hug the knees into the chest, tuck chin to chest, rock and roll the length of the spine. And find your way to downward facing dog through whatever path makes most sense for you to get there. So we'll do a very similar flowing sequence, but we will have multiple options for side crow to work into and out of through the sequence. The first time through, I'll explain a lot more. The second time through, we'll just go with it, and you'll have the options there. Cool? Sounds good? Great, grand, fucking wonderful. As you inhale, lift your right leg to sky. Exhale, right knee across the left tricep. So here's side crow option number 1. As you pull the chest forward, you'll bend the elbows slightly towards the ground. Try to hook the right thigh onto the left tricep as much as you can, and then pull the chest forward to bring the elbows over the wrist. Lift the left knee to the right knee. To get out, you're stepping the left foot back. 3-point down dog, inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step right foot outside right hand. Lower the left knee. Lift the right hand, then inhale into reverse low crescent lunge again. On the exhale, left elbow to the outer right thigh. Just a low crescent twist. Option number 2 of side crow. From the low crescent twist, you'll slide the left tricep deeper and deeper outside of the outer right hip. And then you're framing the chest with the forearms and hands, moving the chest directly between the center line of the hands. As you tilt to the right, hands will land on the ground, left knee will lift off the ground, right elbow stays completely free of body parts, so that means you're continually lifting the right hip up. Pull the left knee up towards the outer left armpit to lift the right foot off the ground. To get out of this, land the right foot first, step the left foot back, pick up the hands as you lower the left knee, and you're back into the low crescent twist. On the exhale, turn to the left, pick up the left knee, straddle, forward fold. In your straddle forward fold, walk the hands to the left foot, fold over the left thigh. Third option for side crow. This one is a little bit trickier. You'll frame the left foot with the hands, and then you'll shift the hips over the left ankle to pick up the right foot, lift to the left toes. Pull the right knee to the chest, and then you're threading the right leg between the left leg and the arms as you rotate the left toes towards the back of the mat. Reach the right leg through the arm and legs, and then as you bend the left knee, you're hooking the right thigh onto the left tricep. Now tilt the chest forward, pick up the left foot, magically you're in side crow. To get out of this, land the left foot, unthread the right leg, step the right foot away to straddle fold. And now lift the spine halfway. Exhale, bend into the left knee, turn to the back of the mat, land the hands, 3-point down dog, inhale, lift left leg. Side number 2. Exhale, left knee to right tricep. Side crow option, elbows will bend. You might have to walk the right toes in a little bit to get the hook. Then the right foot lifts. Step the right foot back, 3-point down dog, inhale. Exhale, left foot outside left hand. Lower the right knee. Lift the left hand. Reverse the low crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, right elbow to outer left thigh. You can always stay in the twist or slide the right tricep deeper and deeper outside of the left hip. You can probably hear Penelope cheering us all on right now. Hands will frame the chest. Move the chest to that space directly between the hands. As you pick up the right knee, hands to ground. Right knee will pull across to the outer right armpit. Left hip stays lifted to lift the left foot. Land the left foot, step back to the twist. And then turn to the right, straddle forward fold. Walk the hands to the right foot, fold over the right thigh. Weird one, side number 2. Hands will frame the right foot. Move the hips over the right ankle. Lift the left foot. Lift your right toes. Thread the left leg between the arms and the right leg as you rotate on the right toes. Then you're hooking the left hip thigh area onto the right tricep to pick up the right foot. Right foot lands. Left leg unthreads to straddle fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bend into the right knee. Land the hands. 3-point down dog, inhale. Round number 2, less cueing, more going for it. Exhale, cross. Option for side crow. 3, 2, 1. 3-point down dog inhale. Exhale, step outside right hand, lower left knee. Lift right hand to reverse crescent inhale. Exhale, low crescent twist to side grow. We'll be here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Make sure the exit strategy is the same as the entry. Come out of it, turn to the left, straddle, forward fold. Walk the hands, left foot, fold over the left thigh. Then again, stay or land the hands. Side crow. Right leg threading through to get there. For 4, 3, 2, unwind. Back to straddle fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bend into the left knee. Hands land. 3-point down dog inhale. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Stay or side crow. 3, 2, 1. 3-point down dog in. Exhale, step outside left hand. Right knee lowers. Lift the left hand to reverse crescent inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. You have the side crow option here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, moving out of it, turn to the right, straddle, forward fold. Walk the hands to the right foot, fold over the right thigh. Last opportunity for side crow. Go for it. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to straddle fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, walk the hands to the right foot. 3-point down dog inhale. Exhale, step right foot outside right hand. Walk the hands forward in front of you. You might slide the right foot wider to the right, slide the left toes back, and just move around in this space a little bit. Take a moment to catch your breath. If you did all the side crows, we just did 12 side crows in a matter of 5 minutes, 6 minutes. It's a lot of side crow doing. Lower the left knee to ground. The left hand under the left shoulder, inhale, reach the right arm forward and up. Exhale, right hand goes to the outer left shin or ankle. Lizard's twist. Begin to release the back foot. As the right hand finds the ground, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. You roll to the outer edge of the left foot, side plank to a wild thing. Of course, any back bend variation thereof that's calling in. For 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, downward facing dog is where we all meet. Inhale, lift left leg to sky. Exhale, step left foot outside, left hand. And again, take up some space, walk the hands forward, left foot wider to the left, right toes slide back, and just move around. Right knee finds the ground. Right hand under right shoulder, inhale, reach left arm forward and up. And then into the lizard's twist, second side. Left hand towards the outer right ankle or shin. Release the back foot. Hands to ground, tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. And then roll to the outer edge of the right foot, side plank to a wild thing. Again, you have options. And we're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, downward, facing go.
And now way forward to plank pose.
Exhale, lower to the ground. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Press the tops of the feet, the thighs, the hips down. On the inhale, lift the chest, reach the fist towards the back of the mat. Exhale, lower back down. Bring one ear to the mat, just a moment, reverse Shavasana. Then chin back to ground. Legs can stay long, feet can stay down. Or bend the knees, point the toes up to the ceiling. Interlace the fingers behind the back. You'll keep the thighs, the hips, and the pelvis down. Drive down into the mat and inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower back down. Opposite ear to mat. Bring the chin back to ground, face forward. Options, knees bend, fingers interlace at the back, body, one more time. But this time you'll press the pelvis into the ground, lift the thighs off the ground as much as you can. Option number 2 is hands can grab the outer shins with the thumbs facing down. Option 3, hands turn in, thumbs face up. Either way, you're lifting the thighs, lifting the chest off the ground. As you inhale, rise. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow and controlled. Release back to the ground. Keep the knees bent, just wipe the shins a little bit side to side. Begin to extend the legs back behind you. Bring the fingertips under the shoulders, press the hips back to the heels through a seated position. And move the hips to the right or the left, swing the legs forward in front of you. Find your way onto your back. When you arrive, put both knees into the chest, wrap the arms around the shins, rock a little bit side to side. Extend the arms out wide, palms face up. If you'd like to wrap the legs here, single or double eagle wrap, feel free to. The left leg would go on top of the right. And then we'll drop the knees to the right side of the mat for a supine twist. As you get there, you might scoot the hips a little bit to the left or slide the shoulders a little bit to the right, just to kind of even out the placement of the spine. Lift back through center, unwind the legs. If you want the eagle, single or double wrap on side number 2, right thigh hooks over left. Knees will drop to the left side. Again, hips can move slightly to the right, shoulders slightly to the left. And now come back through center, unwind the legs. Begin to find your way into a reclined position that seems most natural for you right now in your practice. Together, take a full inhale breath through the nose. Open mouth, audibly exhale. And embrace this space, an opportunity to rest.